The leading white grape varieties. Other grape varieties might be more widely planted, but in terms of quality, these are the 4 leading white varieties. Grown in many different countries, Chardonnay is the world's most popular white variety and arguably the best in terms of the quality of wine produced. It is the main white grape in Burgundy and it plays a crucial role in Champagne. This variety generally makes a full-bodied dry white wine, but its flavor varies dramatically from crisp and steely to intense and tropical, depending on where it is planted and the winemaking techniques used. The most intensely flavored examples come from California, Chile, and Australia. Riesling is credited by many as the world's best white grape variety. It typically produces a light, fragrant wine with lively acidity, gloriously aromatic flavors, and relatively low alcohol levels. Riesling comes in a range of styles from bone-dry and minerally through lusciously sweet and overly fruity, and it is rarely vinified with oak. Germany grows more Riesling than any other country and is responsible for many of the most impressive examples. The grape is also key in neighboring Alsace and is gaining ground in Australia, New Zealand, and the US. A dry, crisp, and intensely aromatic variety with a firm streak of acidity, Sauvignon Blanc has recently enjoyed a surge in popularity. The Loire Valley is the heartland of this grape, where it produces medium-bodied, incredibly zesty white wines. Widely planted in Bordeaux, it is increasingly released as a varietal wine, but is also blended with Sémillon in both the dry and sweet wines of the region. Marlborough, New Zealand is home to the most powerful and aromatic expressions of Sauvignon Blanc, with vibrant gooseberry and exotic fruit flavors. The grape is sometimes aged in oak barrels in Bordeaux and California, when it is often called Fumé Blanc. Sémillon is not the most widely known variety, but its role should not be underestimated. It features as the main grape in the legendary sweet wines of Sauternes in Bordeaux, where its rich, concentrated and lusciously sweet flavors are blended with the acidic charms of Sauvignon Blanc. Sémillon is paired with the same grape and often fermented in oak, in the increasingly popular dry white wines of Bordeaux. This variety also makes remarkable dry whites in Australia's Hunter Valley. Made without the use of oak, these wines are light and zesty when young, but then develop delicious toasted aromas with age. At its most impressive, this slightly peachy grape variety produces good quality dry whites. Spanish examples tend to have more weight and intensity than those from Portugal. Grown in France and Germany, but most prized in Switzerland, where it is dry, crisp, and delicately flavored. In the best sites, Chasselas can have a distinctive minerality concentration. This versatile grape is at its best in the Loire Valley, where it produces a range of styles from dry through to rich and sweet, with flavors such as honey, lime, and vanilla. Hungary's most important variety, Ferment, is largely responsible for the legendary sweet wine Tokai. Renowned for its lively acidity and powerful alcohol, the grape's thin skins make it ideal for the production of dessert wine. Unmistakable aromas of lychee, rose, Turkish delight, and sometimes smoked bacon make this one of the world's easiest varieties to recognize. Alsace provides the most intense examples. A potentially top-quality variety, it is widely planted in Austria. At its finest in the Warschau region, this grape produces full-bodied, dry whites with a distinctive spicy flavor. The wines age superbly. With flavors of marzipan and almonds, this grape is grown widely in the southern Rhone, where it is often blended with Roussanne. Wines are full-bodied with low acidity and plenty of character. This complicated family of grapes has 3 distinct varieties: Bon Appétit Grand of Alexandria and Automnel. It is best as a dry white in Alsace and the Australian dessert wine liqueur Muscat. A quality grape, it is used to make sherry in Andalusia, southern Spain. Low in acidity and fermentable sugars, which suits sherry production. It is unremarkable when grown elsewhere. A relatively neutral grape, Pinot Blanc usually makes dry and full-bodied wines with subtle smoky flavors. It is of particular note in Alsace and Austria. A full-bodied, deep-colored white grape, Pinot Gris, has fairly subtle flavors of honey, smoke, and spice. The Italian wines are lighter than those from Alsace. This variety is widely grown in both Germany and neighboring Alsace. Sylvaner is a relatively neutral grape with lively acidity that can produce distinctive dry whites. Trebbiano, the same grape as France's Uni Blanc, is the most widely planted white variety in Italy, generally the source of bland, dry white wines normally found in blends. A Portuguese variety notable for its acidity, Verdelho is used in Madeira and white ports. Australia makes a distinctive, full-bodied and zesty still wine. This top-quality grape variety produces full-bodied, dry whites with aromas of apricots and musk, at its peak in the northern Rhone.